Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money. December the 12th. A little Money Monday action. And today's show is going to be a little different from our normal show because we'll be welcoming in new listeners because we are going to be in podcast form now on Believe. I put the link. It's in the description. It's also up on the channels here because, yes, podcast new listeners, hello. Welcome on in. So I don't even know where to start because someone's going to download this for the first time and be like, what the kind of sports betting show is this? What is this about? And I'm going to tell you, it is different than other shows out there. I'm going to give you the picks I kind of like today. Other people come into the chat and I say whether I kind of like it, don't like it, wasn't on my radar. Little about me. I've been on sites for 17 years now, about going back. I mentioned some sites. Normally, I'm going to tell you, I don't really name drop sites or people or shows. I don't try to not make fun of or ridicule other channels or give props to shows. I want to be my own person. There's shows I listen to myself, other shows I shake my head at. Myself, again, 17 years on sites. I started on the site with Tony K. Gave me a shot on the site. It was Vegas Top Dogs. Did videos on that for years. Craig Trapp owned a CT Sports Picks. Brought me on over to Picks and Parlays that he opened, that they created with Mitch Wilson. I've been on that site for, 12 years, 14 years now. Been doing videos on their sister channel, Winning Free Picks, for the last couple of years. The Midday Money Show started almost about 2 years ago. Right, it'll be coming up to that. It was the end of February. I was doing some college basketball. I needed something to do. I just started doing a live show, talking conference tournaments action. And here we are now. Year and months later, doing a daily show, 7 days a week, 12 noon Eastern. And been betting. Yes, I made my first bets back in 1990. Georgia Tech to win it all. Kenny Anderson, Dennis Scott. Back then, you'll get some 80s references, 90s stuff too. I'll make some jokes. It is what it is. I'm going to have to remember to say the free picks multiple times in the video. I'm going to have to put a little bell here or something for me to remind myself to say, oh, the free picks scrolling in the chat today are so, and so. Because if you listen to a podcast, you're not going to really be singing it, right? But listen, I appreciate you for listening. Wonderful. And going forward, I'll share with you. You could always come in after the fact on a replay, leave a message on one of the channels on if you see the video on YouTube or whatever. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, you could tweet me there. I try to, the show's an interactive show. So without any kind of back and forth, we'll see how we go. But you should get on, it'll be on all the podcast shots, right? Was that iHeartRadio, iTunes, Google Play, I guess, right? Apple Music, I don't. Wherever you find it, download it. But sure, I'm going to have to go download all on my kids' phone. So it looks like I have listeners. Anyway, all right. So that's that, and I'll always share little stories about myself. Long time in this racket, and I don't consider myself a tout guy, although I do, sell picks. I've been doing that, 17 years. I'm more of I consider myself a better more than the tout kind of salesman guy. That's what I am. Anyway, let's go. Yesterday in the video, not good with our NFL for the season, 30-34, minus 230 in the video. It happens on the season, 97-56. Not too bad there, 64.5% overall on the site. We'll take that tonight. We like Arizona. Did not bet this game. And I'll tell you if I bet the games or if I didn't bet the games. I did not bet this game. And you'll hear me say this often. Like, we don't have to bet it. You don't got to bet a game because it's Monday Night Football. It's Tuesday night TNT game, NBA. It's some marquee college basketball ranked game on ESPN or whatever. You don't got to bet the games, folks. I'm going to put this on a shirt. We got the llama shirts out with the midday money. There'll be a shirt that says something to the in the effect of, do you want to win? Are you having fun or are you making money? Like, you don't got to bet games just because they're there. But I'll lean to the Cardinals today because I do not like the Patriots one bit. So we'll take Cardinals money line in the chat here, 115. College hoops. Holy crap. And normally I don't curse. That's about as bad as you'll get out of me. I don't like to curse on the show. That's, there's plenty of shows people come in and act a fool. I really don't do that here. College basketball of the year, I'm about 50, almost 55%, 155 and 133. But I had a losing week overall. It's a rough week of college basketball for me. Last couple of days, like Saturday, just some bad losses. Saturday we talked about going from 9-4 to a 6-7 with a OT loser, 1 point loser, half point loser. Yesterday, talk about another kick in the gut. Are you kidding me? Bryant, half point loser in OT. I get a push with Eastern Michigan. I get Tennessee Martin up 22 at half. Loser. Miss a cover there by a point and a half. And I had a Tennessee at 4.5. They win by 3. If you're not watching, I just threw my pen in the air. That's the way the week went. But that's sports betting. You're going to have days like that. It's going to be frustrating. We ride it out. We try to grind it out. Columbia today in the chat, +8. This is a game I did bet. It is. I bet 4 games today. This is one of them. And college basketball, I like to bet a lot of college basketball, folks. NBA, not so much. 14-14 in the video. All right, -$125. I got the Pacers today. I know Tim's against me here. He likes the Heat. But I got to say, with Miami, they've lost 3 in a row. Bad loss. San Antonio, the 12-point favorite, they lost. 4 of 6 losers for them. They had a win in overtime. 3-9 on the road. I know it's a short line. But give me the Pacers playing a little better. I just can't. When I see, for NBA, I'll tell you, I like to kind of pick and choose my spots, NBA. Don't love it. Guys taking nights off. And I do the show live at noon. And I put the picks up in the chat. Things change. It happens. This is what we do when we do a live show early in the day. And I say this all the time. And it'll get repetitive after like 3 days. Listen to me, hear what I say here. These NBA players, they don't care. They're sitting out making $27 million a year. You're going to sit around and wait for these guys to make a decision if they want to play? That's what you want to do with your money? Just pass. Just pay. You don't have to. There's other things out there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hockey, 10-14 in the video with the hockey. -$1.82. But on the season hockey, I'm happy. 29-34. We're all right, right around 500. NBA 10-7. We're +542. So again, pick or choose the spots with these sports, as opposed to college hoops where we have 290 games bet already. I like the Wild over here. Also like Minnesota themselves a little bit here. Minnesota in the over. But I'll go Wild here for the video over to 6.5. College football, 50-32 in a video. Nice season in a video, +1655. Baseball, I know it's not baseball season. I'm not going to throw it out here. 211 and 209. A lot of games, +31 and change because we take a lot of dogs. It's dogs that run line in baseball. Same with hockey. A lot of puck line kind of stuff there. So, again, I'm going to try to repeat some things here. I apologize to the regular listeners. I have a good regular fan base have been with me since the beginning, but I'm going to have to remember to repeat the free picks, say every 10 minutes for those watching on the replay on podcasts. I should have even just say that, you watch replays on YouTube, at least you got to scroll, but some people do ask, and I should always do it. It's something I have to kind of etch into my brain now going forward. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Real quick, I was just thinking about the podcast thing. I don't know if you necessarily need to repeat it every couple of minutes because they don't pop into the thing like a stream where people will come in the middle of it. They listen to it from the beginning.
From the beginning.
So you list off your plays. You do all your
they write them down right away. I get it.
And then they, if they want to listen to you, they listen to you.
I wonder how that's gonna work. If I do the plays in the first 5 minutes, my viewership's gonna be about 5-minute videos.
Yeah, but some people will actually want to sit down and listen to your explanations, talk with the chat, all that stuff, and your rants on why the Yankees signed Aaron Judge or the 12th team playoff or whatever the case may be. Your rant of the day, which is always fun to listen to.
We'll definitely have some rants going forward.
Oh,
Yes.
100%. The rants are always the most fun part. So
Yeah, I
come for
guess
the
you're right.
picks, stay for the rants.
It's just a little different for me. Again, I'm on 100 something sites, podcasts, Blog Talk. I did all types of, Sirius XM, Yahoo Sports Radio, Armed Forces Radio. I've been on Fox Sports affiliates across the country, ESPN, different areas on their radio stations. But this is a little different. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It is what it is. I don't mind. I'm going to come do my thing, and hopefully people enjoy it. I think we have a decent fan base for the last year and a half, so maybe it grows. It'll be wonderful. All right, let's get to the comments because this is what the show is, folks. And eventually you come over to like the Win a Free Pick YouTube channel or wherever you're going to watch a regular video of it if you want to get involved in the comment section. It's my guy, No Limit, ready to make some money. You know it. I know. So No Limits, a guy who's been here a few times. He loves his NBA. Sometimes he throws out some parlay action, but we're ready to go. Damon, what do you say? Mac Jones passing yards over like the Patriots. Grizzle first quarter. I don't know what his passing yard prop is tonight. So I don't know if I like it. This game did not really want to jump off the board to me anyway. I understand you want to bet the Patriots. It's Belichick versus old Cliffy Kingsbury, not a super NFL head coach. But again, throw out the Mac Jones, whatever it is. Throw it in the chat so I know what it is. I can give you an idea of what I think about it. The Grizzle are playing who? Atlanta today. Little bit of a fave. Memphis playing pretty good. I don't like laying 8.5. I like the NBA, but I'll ride this one with you. It opened up at 7. It's gone up a bit. You like them here in the first quarter, I'm guessing. Again, you don't throw out any lines here. Devon, you know better than this. You've been here. All right, what's up? Terrell's in the house. Welcome. Tua still needs to go back to college. Hey, bad game. And Terrell, we said this on Look Headlines last night if you're watching. Oh, new folks, listen, Look Headlines is a show I do Sunday nights. So you don't want to miss out. I'll probably throw it here on a podcast. I'll throw it out after the fact because people like Look Headlines. And I said, get that Buffalo game at 6.5 because you have Miami off San Fran, the Chargers. You're going back home on a late Sunday night to come play on a Saturday in Buffalo. Take that Buffalo. Line's already on the move up. Tua. Hey, here's a Tua rant. I said when he got his bell rung the last time, I was shocked he'd even play again this year. And I was totally wrong. And folks, new folks, I'm wrong sometimes. I lose betting. I know it's not something people in my business usually say, but you're going to lose. I'm going to get that out here early, 13 minutes into the show. Don't expect me to come in here and hit 95%. No. If you're not happy with betting 1,000 games and hitting 55% making money, you're probably not going to want to watch the show. If you're looking to bet 280 MLB faves, Justin Verlander minus 370 versus the Marlins at home, I'm not going to be that guy. But Tua, it was just a spot. Come on. How are they favored? Why are they favored on the road? Opened at 1, went up to 3.5. Charger injuries? I mean, I still don't think the guy's 100%. I'm shocked he's even playing still. I'm shocked. Wesley, what do you say? Good morning. Good afternoon now. It's afternoon time. Hopkins over receptions. I'll do this with you. 6.5. Throw to the best guy on the field. I mean, you think the only way this one doesn't get over 6.5 is because he scores it gets to 6 because he scored 6 touchdowns on 45-yard touchdown passes, and they're up huge or something. Why isn't this guy getting the ball? I mean, this guy should get 10 to 15 receptions a game. Where else are they going, Arizona? What are you doing? The guy's a good receiver. Get him involved. No Limit coming with some hockey, cashing off Columbus yesterday. Okay, so what do we got here? We have, let me pull up my hockey matchups here. So, Columbus, excuse me, who's this one up here? Bruins money line. Are these yesterday's games? You're telling me who he had yesterday?
Yeah, those are all yesterday's games.
All right, that doesn't help me. I'm looking at the board. You're confusing me here. T-Money. Would you say I like the Cardinals? I do kind of like Arizona here. I did not bet them. I didn't bet them. I'm just the chat's going to ask me what I kind of like. I kind of like Arizona. I did not bet it. You don't have to run to bet this guy. I didn't bet that. I didn't bet that Miami game last night. Why? You don't have to bet these games just because they're on TV. Why? Do you really want to run to bet the Patriots or Arizona? Dalvin Cook, touchdown. How you doing, Jesse? You like Arizona State +4 in college hoops? Yeah, I got a bet. I got them +3. So yes, I still like Arizona State today in college hoops. There. Jesse Shule coming in. Nobody got to feel sorry for Higgs. And thank you. Yes, having a good NFL season. Bad day, no big deal. Yeah, 4-4. I started out good, and then I just collapsed second half. I had KC in the under. I'm thinking, all right, at worst, I get a split here if KC scores 40. What the heck happened there? And I had a good number, KC. I had a touchdown. I'm laying 7. I think I got a shot. It is what it is. We're going to lose sometimes, Jess. It happens. People don't like to hear that. They love flipping on their TikTok and seeing some clown go 18-1 with money line faves in a parlay or some nonsense, but that's not what we do. Happy Monday, Tate. The great in the house. Reginald, Spurs in the over for the full game. Oh, look at this. San Antonio. Why not? They're hot with a big win.
I was about to say, be careful. The Spurs have a winning streak.
They break a. What did they lose? 11 in a row or 16 in a row?
11 in a row, 16 out of
17, right?
And then they've won 2 straight versus Houston and then Miami.
Yeah, break them up.
I'm not going back to them. No,
break. Yeah. Totals come down here. I want to say take Cleveland, believe it or not, here, Reginald, just because. All right, San Antonio won a couple. They don't want to win games. They want probably a draft pick. So why do I think they find a way to lose by 10? This is, again, Reginald, I say this, and this is for new people listen first time. The NBA in this game, what are you running to bet on a team like the Spurs that had lost 16 of 17 games? You're running a bet on them at home as a dog? No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yale -5 and Fairfield under 60.5. Under 60? Is that for the half? I mean, I thought the total was like 120.
That's got to be
first half.
Man. Yep.
I mean, the line, it was like 125 last night. So I don't know what it is now. I mean, it's come down. Maybe the Stags are to play. Did not make my ticket. I might tease Arizona in the over tonight. Oh, here we go. Teaser time. In a 1-point game, you want to tease it up? I understand. I'm not. Teasers have not been good when we throughout the teaser Tuesdays here. A few dogs on the ice. Starting off with Dallas. Here we go. Let's look for some ice action here. All right, the Stars versus the Penguins. Penguins pretty hot. Everybody betting Pittsburgh, right? They've won, 8 of 10? Currently, BPIT's second NHL bet tonight will be on the Oilers, +105. So I kind of liked the Wild a little bit there, laying 125. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe do a puck line, and I just go mini puck line and the over. I ended up just betting on the over tonight, no limit. So I'm glad I stayed off that because I respect your ice. And I do kind of like Dallas on the ice today, too, a little bit. I thought about the Devils as well. But, again, I settled on the over Wild. Another hockey pick, no limit, comes in. The Predators. Where's this game at? Where's Nashville? God, St. Louis. What is up with St. Louis, by the way? Dropped 7 of 10.
They suck.
They're
not good. Their goal. They're expecting a lot more from Bennington, who just hasn't been able to do it. They're just a team that's struggling offensively, and they're riddled with injuries at the moment. They're just not as good as we thought they would be.
How about a puck line instead? No limit. You know me. I'm more of a plus money guy. I'm not Allie Burns, the plus money honey. I'm more of the plus dollar daddy. Tim loves that. We gotta get him a dollar daddy shirt. I'd rather puck line than go -118. Take a shot, Kevin. Wear the black shades. I need some shades on in here. NBA lean Celtics. I like the Celtics too. I think they beat the Clippers tonight. They've been on the road already. Clippers coming home from a road trip. I'm with you. I'm with you on Boston. Patrick's for the haters. Go Dallas. They got there. Hey, Patrick, I said in the show yesterday, don't be shocked that that game's 24-20. I mean, I do that. I thought Dallas would play down. I didn't think it would come down to a last-second touchdown with 40 seconds ago. Also looking at the Devils. Okay. Me and No Limit are on basically the same page tonight. That's good for me because No Limit knows his ice. Michael's in the house, our favorite Cali San Francisco Giant fan. Stony Brook money line. Ava, what do we got here for Stony against Sacred Heart? Okay. You know what? It's basically a pick 'em. You want to take Stony Brook? I'm not going to be mad at you. 226.5. This is the passing yards, I guess, for Mac Jones tonight. Over 226. I don't. How has his season even been? I should say season. I say his games, I should say, because he could have, just because you're putting up stats does not mean you're having a season. Get lucky with a couple good games. Let's see recently. What do we got here? Buffalo, 195. Again, he had 380 versus Minnesota, 240. Jets, 147, 194, 13, 320, 250, 213. I want to say under here. I want to go under the 226. I want to go under the 226 there. I'm not trusting him to throw the ball. Michael, bet the Cards and the Pacers last night, but I see you have them. I want to take Arizona State. Yes, I'm with you on the Cards and the Pacers in the chat. I want to take Arizona State. I already got them. I took Arizona State. This is not a home game for Arizona State. This is in Las Vegas. Don't think it's a home game. This is a Las Vegas game from what I'm reading. So, Creighton struggled a little bit. They played some good teams, but with a young team, and they're still kind of young, I don't really trust them here. I'll take Arizona State in the points. Don's +4 versus New Mexico. I was impressed by win over Mary's. And this line's gone up too. This line's gone up. It was a 2. It was a 2 to start, 2.5, and I saw 3.5. Now it's up to 4. I don't. It's a no play for me. I mean, you're getting a 4 when it opened at 2, but doesn't make my ticket. NBA thoughts from Tim.
I will say I'm against Higgs. I'm on Miami, but I got it like a -2.5, and I'm playing the angle of Miami just lost to San Antonio, and that's an embarrassing loss, and I think they bounced back. I do think it's a short line. Everybody's gonna. Oh, I don't want to say everybody, but I know the Pacers have been a team that a lot of people really like this year. They've made some money, so. I'm also on the Wizards as a home dog, and then I took the Portland Trail Blazers -4 as well as my 3 picks for the.
And there you have it, NBA from Tim. Let's see. I still think it's still the NFL. I said the same. Tua playing is a miracle. Team Money. I was shocked. I did not think the dude was going to come back after getting his bell rung. I can't believe they put him on a plane after that game. Hot take, USF, South Florida, the Bulls money line versus Northern Iowa. Am I going to say no to you? You came in here and said, who was that? I totally forgot who you said they played. McNeese State +850 against Northern Iowa. You're tuned into Northern Iowa. I'll take South Florida with you. People are still betting Northern Iowa, and the line's coming down. Take South Florida money line. I get it. Patriots not loving the Patriots tonight. Did not bet the game, though, folks. Just because I like it or say it here, if I didn't bet it, I don't want to take or talk you off of something you're about to bet on. All right, new people, new podcasters, listeners, I should say. You ask me if I like a game, I tell you if I like it. Don't like it. Doesn't make the Texas laying 30 tonight or whatever they're laying in college. Gonzaga, the huge number, whatever they're laying, 30 something points. These are games I don't even look at. So it just does not interest me. And as a quote unquote professional bettor, you come into my show, any show, and you got a guy in there telling you to take 30-point fades or minus 340s and huge. I can't do that's not right. Again, did not bet Arizona. I said I kind of like him today for the video. Tatum double, sure, the guy's good. And here we go. We got a little New Mexico. They're not New Mexico State. They are New Mexico. Two different teams. See, Michael likes San Fran, and you got the 4. So you're laying 4.5, and he's getting +4. You guys got to shop around, do some work together, get the good lines for each other. Chargers bust people up all the time, and they seem down and out. Yeah. What you think the team's done, and they come in and pull out a win. It's just that's a tough team to back. I don't like the coach one bit. Are you going to be shocked when they win out this season? I'm not going to be shocked.
No. They're getting one of the wild card spots.
The offense is pretty good, and you got some playmakers on defense.
You look at what this team has left in their schedule. Tennessee, not high on. Tennessee may finish 8-9 and win the division. And they're going to lose in the first round. That's not good. Colts, garbage.
I think Tennessee's right now Raiders, they'll play Cincinnati
Rams and Detroit and Denver. They have 4 easy games to end the year. That being said, they'll find a way to lose against the Rams. They'll keep it close against the Colts and end up probably losing on a last-second field goal because that's what the Chargers do. They'll find a way to not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But you look at the remaining schedule: Tennessee, Colts, Rams, Broncos. Who's giving them a hard time? I don't see anybody giving them a hard time.
Yeah, but the problem is they're gonna find a way to lose a game and do something stupid.
Correct.
You can see what the lines are going at. I mean, I got the look headlines for those, but
I'll be on the Chargers next week.
Penguins on the ice. See, I'm on the opposite side of that, and I think our guy No Limit was also on the other side of that. I kind of like Dallas a little there. Did not bet this ice game though. Over Wild's where we're going. Or I got this game circled. I kind of like Liberty. I got the circle around it. I did not play it because we do like Oral Roberts. That was our little crew, Brennan, right? It's a no play for me. NFL game's bad, Loopy. Yeah, it's the thing is you notice it, so hopefully you don't play it. You don't got to play it just because it's here. You can just settle down. It's Christmas time. It's holiday season. Wrap some gifts. Go out. Buy some fun chocolate candy. They have little chocolate reindeers. Have some fun. Have some fun. I enjoy the flavored Lindor truffles this time of year. Not that I need them, my big fat butt, but Lafayette minus the 8 versus Columbia. We got Columbia in the chat here, big ways. We got Columbia as our college hoops play today, along with Arizona in the NFL and Pacers in the Nothing But Action League, or no betting allowed, depending how you like it. Rice plus 24 against Texas. Texas head coach arrested, right? So he's done for the year. He's going to jail for, he assaulted his wife or something? So he's out. Interesting to see how that's going to affect this Texas team. And the over. For me, this would be just a stay-away game. I know Rice is right down the road from me. I get it. Take the little Owls. Texas. Again, I don't know. I don't know how they'll respond. If you're a degenerate, you have to bet it. Yes, Iceman, but we're trying to let people here to kind of make money. Do you want to have fun or do you want to make money? And I know it's hard for people because the same people want to bet this game wouldn't bet any game I gave out last night on Look Ahead Lines. I'm sure nobody bet the Steelers last week +4 when I said to take them, and you would have won that +4. And I know you want to bet every day. People don't have to. And for those of you who are looking to do that, please
Stop it. Get some help.
Not necessary. You don't got to do it. I left last night's game alone, but the Pats are bad. Team money. Yeah. Listen, I got Arizona in the chat. We'll see how it does. Hopefully it wins. I did not bet the game. And to bet for 20-something years, you got to be able to not bet something. You don't just bet to bet. And again, I got 4 college basketball games I bet today. If 500 is losing week in the NFL, then I say as a whole you're doing good. Yeah. Nah, listen, I say this all the time, Eric, right? As a guy who sells picks, obviously I want every game to win. I wouldn't bet them or put them if I didn't think they'd win. I just feel bad when someone joins, whether it be yesterday or a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whenever, tomorrow, and then you have a bad day for them. I feel bad for it, because a lot of people look at it as a individual day. They don't look at it as, well, it's today, it's next week, it's, if you're betting NFL, it's the entire season. It's not one day. Now we take it one day at a time, but the season is long. Dog of the day in college hoops from Big Waves to South Florida. Yeah, we got another South Florida fan in here too. We like the Bulls. I kind of like South Florida today as well. That Panther team, in Northern Iowa, I don't know. Not doing it. I understand people want to bet on them. You lose to McNeese, plus 850 outright McNeese, but I'm not buying it. I do not like the Cards coach at all. Yeah, he's terrible. New England QB will do some dumb crap. Yeah. They have the coordinators are terrible. They have no offense. And as far as I'm concerned, I got the best guy on the field in Hopkins. He should be able to do something. And I think Connor's a decent running back. But again, you don't know who this guy's even playing. They might before game time, somebody could be out with an ankle. I have no idea what's happening. NBA's trash. I bet it anyways. I love late news that Booker was going to play after I laid the wood. Here's the thing, Team Money. If you're going to do NBA, I'd say hold off till 5 minutes before game time. Try to find an edge, I guess, with the player props. I'm not doing that. I'm not sitting around and waiting. I know I'm going to bet something. I'm not. I got a family. I got kids. I got things. I'm not sitting and waiting for some clown who gets paid $20 million a year to decide he wants to do something. No. And neither should you, right? Most people here have jobs, go to work, come home from work, getting ready to go to work, and want to bet games, right? Because they're having fun. I want to bet a game tonight, maybe make a little money. And you got to wait on some doofus to decide if he's going to play? No. Move on. Fairfield under team total. Okay. All right. But so what's for lunch today? We love talking lunch. Maybe we get ourselves a nice kind of a sponsorship from a food joint. Lord knows we like to eat. People have to eat to live. I live to eat. Under Fairfield, I could do the steaks.
Bojangles, my DMs are open. If you want to sponsor me, I'll take that gladly. I know Higgs would be interested in Canes as well. Either one of those would work. All I know is that if we can get some chicken for lunch each day, I would be totally down for that. Anyways, have a good
lunch. I take it weekly. I wouldn't even care. Give me a 10% off. I'll take it. Michael, how have you been, Mike? I've not seen you in a bit. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Mike, make sure. Listen, my regular people in here all the time. Please, I'm going to load this up after the fact on the Believe. Please download the episodes for me. So it makes it look like they made a good decision. Gabrielle, reached out to me. Hopefully I could get some downloads. But I have to go through all my every one of my phones and load it up every day. I'll spend an hour downloading apps on 40 phones that I have. I'm on Liberty versus Bob. I get it, Michael. I kind of like Liberty myself. They're not last year's team. No, I like Liberty. It was one of those numbers where I'm like, I got to basically like a pick, a 1 kind of game, and I see a 3. And again, I had a bad week last week. Bunch of tough losses. And I got 4 games I bet today, and I don't want to just like force, like, is this the game that's going to win? And I go 2-2, and this would have been a 3-2 game. Sometimes you just got to just grab, for me at least, because I like to bet a lot of games. I just got to kind of take the ones I like the most and play them. You're gonna have a rough streak. I'm having a little. I didn't even say it's a rough patch. A couple games under 500 is not a rough patch, but I thought about it. Oh, you like to pick Parlays baseball jersey? Yeah, I got one of those. I got one of those jerseys.
Yeah, he saw it because me and Nick had a
I
little
saw.
bit
I
of.
saw a TikTok. I saw some kind of TikTok the other day.
Yeah,
Came across my Twitter.
we did because we kind of make fun of Trent when he did his, but they were getting views. So I'm like, you know what, we're gonna do it too. And we picked out we couldn't do Detroit because we didn't have a Detroit Lions jersey, but we went and picked out a couple of jerseys from the thing, and we did a fun video, and it started with me in the Picks and Parlays baseball jersey in the intro. So that's where he saw it. I think that ended up going 4-2. Not bad. Steelers and Giants sold it.
A 4-2. Oh, it was a Picks and Parlay jersey, not a 4-2 parlay. I was gonna say 4-2 is not good in a parlay. You got to go 6.
No, me and Nick
straight
make sure
bets?
we make people know it's straight betting. It's not.
Okay.
We're not doing a thing.
Yes. Fade Brady to retires, Randy. The guy. I've said this all season. I said this when we had the Saints on Monday night, and I said this yesterday. And I had Tampa at 6.5 before the line move. We're waiting for Tampa Bay to show up like it's Tom Brady in 2011. It's not happening. The offense is bad. I said take Cincy yesterday. It was 2.5. I said take him before it moves up. Hottest team in football. People talk about the Bills and KC. I don't know why everybody's sleeping on Cincinnati. Here they come. I have a feeling it goes under. Bananas and grapes. What game are we talking about here going under? Arizona game tonight? I will not be shocked if it goes under Arizona Patriots. Lane Elliott's in the house. Extending two other people in the NFL Survivor thinking of San Fran next week. Scarewood rookie on the road, but San Fran has to win. I bet San Fran at 1 in this game. I know it's up to 3. Seattle, the last couple of weeks, does not look good. And rookie quarterback or not, he's looked good in his starts. The defense is still there. We talk about this. You're going to bring a defense, you got a shot to win. And Seattle has definitely taken a step back of late. I don't mind. You want to take San Fran on the road rookie QB? I understand. It's a little scary, but Jones splits. He puts better numbers up on the road. I understand, right? I just, for me, the Patriots, and who they play on the road? Okay, they put up better, but have they played trash teams? I mean, you played Thanksgiving, primetime game. You put up some numbers. Going back, he was out for a couple games. I don't know. I'm not looking to bet on a Mac Jones player prop, especially the game I think is going to go under. I don't think it's going to go over. He's going to go over. The Patriots, Mac Jones has not been good. I don't like the Patriots tonight. I do have Arizona today in the video for tonight's game. It's my pick. I did not bet this game. I did bet Columbia in college basketball +8. And the Pacers +3 in the NBA and over Wild on the ice. Did I bet the NFL game tonight? No. Pats no offense, Cards offense healthy. Yeah. I like Arizona today. Tim? Where's Tim?
I like the under, sorry. In the Arizona game. I like the under, and I do lean Arizona, but I'm not betting a side. I hope that the Cardinals win because I hate the Patriots.
There you go.
And I'll probably end up doing a Detroit Lenny special and tease Arizona in the under because you can get Arizona from a 1.5 to a 7.5.
Let's go 17-9 final. We'll take it.
Hey, as long as the Patriots lose, I'm happy.
What NFL QB do you like to see play? You like Baker Mayfield? I don't care. I'm never just gonna put a game on and be like, I gotta watch this guy play. I watch a playoff game or a good regular season game. Maybe I watch something on Saturday. We got triple header. There's nobody I had to consider like a must. I got to watch a guy because he's good or bad. Bet it and forget it, Kev. And it's all fun. You get to see people, right? We go to Sportsbook. We're at the Fan Cave in AC, Vegas, wherever you're watching the game. And it's a fun atmosphere. Watch people act a fool. I don't live that way. Bet it, forget it. I'm not watching the game. I put my bet in, it win. I'm eating dinner thinking I'm undefeated for today. There's nobody I have to go watch. Chargers 7-0 and teasers as an underdog. Is that right? Is that an official stat? Oh my goodness.
That does
Holy
make
cow.
sense. They play a lot of close games.
Yeah, if they are, whoosh. Must have missed that. That's something I should have probably grabbed in week 1. I'm not complaining. My NFL's been decent. Corey Jones checking in. Good morning, my friend. I'm Marcus. I could check which New Mexico was. I understand. Listen. You get messed up with New Mexico State. I still have problems now because we have San Diego and UC San Diego. We have 2 San Diego teams. We have Cal San Diego and just San Diego.
And then San Diego State as well.
Yeah, but at least that has a state on the end of it. This one we got UC San Diego and San Diego.
And they all played. They all played tonight. All 3 of them played tonight.
Yes.
San Diego, UC San Diego, and San Diego State. Do we have enough colleges in San Diego, or can we get one more? Just one more.
San Diego Tech is
there. You
go. Listen, I get it. Plus money, T. I understand. McNeese State. I'm never going to let you live that one down. McNeese plus 850. Easy. Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Them or Bills. I don't know. I mean, I think you should buy some Bengals money. I think get some Niners. I've said the Niners. I mean, I don't like. And here comes our little rant of the day here at the 40, almost the 42-minute mark, whatever it is, 41-40. So Garoppolo, he might be back, right? He might be back for the playoffs. Why in God's green earth is this guy going to come back and play? Injured. You've always been injured. That's why they wanted to boot you out with Trey Lance. Don't come back. This franchise tried to kick you out on your butt. You're going to come back and risk for what? For what? To let you go? No, Jimmy G. Sit out for the season. Get healthy. Get a payday. Go play for the Colts. You'll be on the Colts next year. Carolina, the Giants, somewhere. Go back to New England. Do not suit up Garoppolo. That's it. There's it. There's my minute rant there. Jimmy G, sit out for the year. Get healthy. Now, again, Niners could be worth a shot because they bring a defense. I like Cincy. And Dallas or Philly. Because they got decent defenses. I think their offenses with their quarterbacks maybe a little better than Purdy. Gun skill. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Creighton and New Mexico money line. I'm opposite with you there. I like Arizona State. New Mexico money line. Don't want to lay the 4. I understand. That's a no play for me though in that game. I mean, I kind of like New Mexico a little bit, but I got this more of like a 2 kind of game. I don't want to lay 4 points with them. Elliott's in the house. He needs to bet. He's making jokes. Elliott can't wait to baseball season so he could just bet against teams facing lefty pitchers. Wild and Oil. A draw on teams to win most periods, plus 255. Sean's coming out with an exotic here. Team to win most periods, plus 255. Well, I just want an over in this one. I mean, I did like Minnesota, but give me the over, please. I don't want to draw. I mean, I guess it could be draw if it's 3-3 going to overtime. So they got to win there. Today's best bet, Penguins. Great place. Let's cash. I don't know. See, I was kind of looking at the stars of this Dallas on the ice. Sun Devils in the points. Yes, I agree with that. Central Florida college basketball. Who's UCF? Is UCF playing today? Or do you mean South Florida? South Florida's playing. South Florida versus Northern Iowa. I don't think UCF is playing today, Desmond.
Central Florida played yesterday.
Yeah.
And they won by a lot against some no-name. Well, not no-name, but a lower school. I don't remember who exactly.
Who lost to somebody's niece? What are we talking about here? Ellie, where are you coming from? I'm confused.
They played Carleton, and I think he was talking about McNeese State.
Oh, McNeese, yes. Oh, lost to somebody's niece. I get it. Listen, easy money. Take it easy there, Ant. I don't know if it's easy money. I know South Florida. Listen, they've won 3 or 4. You just lost. Northern Iowa is a 15-point fave. You lost outright. All right. You've dropped 3 or 4. You beat Evansville, who's actually a really bad team. I will take the points with South Florida there. I'm not betting. No way take Northern Iowa. Nope. Cardinals coach isn't a problem. What are you talking about? Yes, he's the problem. I'm not a big Murray guy, but no, I'm not gonna say I love him or the coach. I'm not gonna say they're great. Do I like them tonight? I like them for the video. I'm not betting my money on this game. You shouldn't either. What do you think the problem is there, T-Money? You don't think the coach is the problem? He's terrible. The guy to lose a record in college. I'm on Yale -5.5 in New Mexico. Find your advice. You don't have to bet every game. All right, you got Yale and you got New Mexico. I don't mind. You don't have to bet it. Take that advice. You'll be fine. Subway sponsors me. There you go, Desmond. Pastrami sandwiches, Swiss and mustard over here for Elliot. You don't like the Subway tuna fish? I like the Subway tuna fish. Everybody is on it means Crane will probably win. Yeah, if everybody's on one side, Dave, you know that's for sure. Is Tim on Monday Night Football? He likes the under. Under Monday night. Under. Don's in the house. Good morning. Don, another rough one with these college basketball games yesterday. One's pick'ems. Frustrating. Most props bet at a book I saw are all Cards offensive players, overs. Anybody know of any boosts I could fade? Seriously, fade the boosts. What do you think, New Mexico? I kind of like New Mexico. Did not bet it. It's up to 4. H moves. You have this at 2.5 because everybody else is pushing up 3.5 and 4s in here. So if you got the early number, good for you. Michael, have a good one. Michael, make sure you go download. We're loading up here pretty soon enough. Wow. Fighting words coming in for Brennan.
Bonjales? What the heck is Bonjales?
Come on, you know he knows Bojangles. Don't get...
Now, I'm going to have to put Brandon in a 5-minute timeout so he thinks about what he just said.
HJS, what is we got here? Mega, what's going on here? Terrence Crawford under 7.5 rebounds. Cash it, 6-round knockout. What is this? Terrence Crawford. Is this the game that was fixed? This is the fixed UFC match? I heard there's a fixed match. This is why I don't get involved with this nonsense. Oh, hopefully the first time downloaders are watching on or listening on the B Live and iTunes or wherever, I'm not going to come in and say bet UCF. I don't know anything about UCF. I don't pretend to know soccer.
UFC. He knows about Central Florida. UFC.
Okay, whatever it is. It's
he does.
Was it there like a fixed? Was it something fixed this weekend?
I don't know. I don't really bet it when we got other sports on.
If you can remember, what was your best win streak as consistent weeks winning in a row? Oh boy, I don't know. I just go more like day to day how I do. I used to and break up the sports individually. Because if I'm doing good and this is why I'm not a huge into NBA and hockey in September, October, November, December. I got NFL college football I'm doing good in. I mean, college basketball, I load up a lot of games. Streak-wise, I really have to go back and add things up. I don't really look at it that way. It's more of just every day I kind of just go back at it. I see how the games hit the day before. Do I have to adjust some numbers? Like college basketball. A little bit of a losing week. It's going to happen. You bet 300 games in a month, you might have a small losing week, but it's going to outweigh the winning week. And on the season, we're winning on the season. You can't just take it as a 1 day, 2 day a week. Especially when it comes to on sites kind of betting, because we can go 4-4 in a sport, but how did I bet these games? Did I like one more than? Oh, sorry, I hit the mic there. Do I like something more than another? Do I have a little more on a game than something else? If my college has been a little rough losing some close games. Again, I ran down this past Saturday, Sunday. I mean, there was like 8 of them, 9 of them, like right Am I betting thinking, you don't bet because, oh, we're right there, I'm due. So I'm going to kind of, is this my little regression? I can't hit, I'm going to bet 1,000 college basketball games. Will I hit 60% for the year? Probably not. And I'm going to be happy with a 55% of the season, as you should. Because so a win streak for a week per sites, I might have a losing record, or it's a 500 record. Sound a little bit, but personally, am I up because I had more in a couple of the games? That's a problem on the site side of things, I guess. We talk about how they don't let you have different things to bet, whether it be a first half or kind of things like that. But again, for me to just break down my weeks, my notes aren't really like that. It's first sport. I kind of just go by that. It's more of a daily adjustment. Elliot says Tom is only losing because of Giselle. Come on, man. He's the team. We said this in August when he stopped coming to practices, coming one day a week. Then you lose your starting center, your backup center. This team was going to be in trouble. Then just you're not on the same page. You got guys who are injured all the time. Hey, do we forget about the coach leaving? The coach left. Lean towards Tampa versus the Bengals. Well, I've already bet Cincinnati minus 2.5. Tampa 7. What is Cincinnati? 17-3 the last 20 games or something like that against the number. Yeah, sign me up for Cincinnati. Since we had Cleveland maul them on Halloween, Cincy has been a juggernaut. Bill with extra time. Yeah, they do have the extra prep time, and it is Arizona. Again, I don't like that coach. But did I bet the game? No, I didn't bet it. Not looking to bet it. Bet the Bills early. Looking like snow. Well, if you didn't bet the Bills already at 6.5, you're going to be laying an 8 by game time. Jones isn't bad. He's still super young. He needs a coordinator. Can they get a real offensive coordinator, not an offensive line coach and a special teams guy? Can you? When the Raiders fired Josh McDaniels, can Josh McDaniels go back, stay for a year, get the offense on track? Belichick can retire with a real head coach in the wings. I love the Pats today and the under. Cards stink. And the Patriots are good. We're loving the Patriots, Elliot. I mean, what the 6-6 Patriots? This is the team you love. I mean, what? 10 points. Minnesota game 33-26. 10-3 over the Jets. You beat the Colts with Steve Buechele, third baseman from the Texas Rangers, quarterbacking. 22-17 over the Jets. 14 points versus the Bears. Come on. Can't love this team. No way. Desmond, probably $15 on tonight's Monday Football under. There you go. Have a little fun. I understand. Sure. Better check the injury report because Cardinals are not healthy, both sides of the ball. Are they not healthy tonight? Now it's up to, is this line 2.5 now? Hopkins is supposed to play tonight. That's all I'm basing this on. Hopkins playing and scoring a touchdown and winning 7-0. Better coach, better defense, more to play for. Patriots win. I get it. I just think people will always bet the Patriots. Arizona, Pats minus 120. You can go either way on this. I did not bet this game. I'm not looking to bet this game. Oral Liberty over. I kind of lean Libby here. 147. This opened at 151, so it's come down. So I'm definitely not on that over. Somebody a lot smarter than me hit that under. Fading the Vikings with a teaser has been good all year. Yeah, Minnesota. Well, we've seen it. The team, nice record. A little fugazi. San Diego Tech. You like that one, right? Happy belated birthday. Thank you. My birthday was in August. I appreciate it. Fairfield Stags +5. Elliot agrees with Tim. The Bengals.
Whoa, Elliot agrees with me. That doesn't feel right. Normally, he's always against everything I say.
Yeah, UFC fix.
That's weird, Elliot. That's weird.
Or bad judges. I heard about it. Again, this is why I don't like get involved in boxing. You get these crooked judges. I don't trust it. Don't trust it one bit. Same dude guys banned speed off, but it scored a draw. Yeah, I'm not. No, thank you. No, thank you, UCF. Ultimate Fighting, whatever it's called. Crawford's boxing, UFC 282. Yeah,
Jan Blachowicz is
Back
fighting
stand.
again. Yeah, I have not a clue.
Yeah, I have no idea who these cats are. I don't get
I
involved.
know who
in this.
Blachowicz is. I remember him beating Israel Adesanya.
Do not get involved. I do not know nothing about it. I don't pretend to know nothing about it. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's guys who are MMA kind of guys, stuff like this. I don't pretend to know. I could come in here and I can't do that. Took Rice in the Lobos. Minus $2. You know I don't like that. Rice plus 26.5 minus 150. I mean, the opener was 26. Why don't you just take the 25? Really? Minus 150? Although Texas getting the coaches out. Patty the Batty should have lost. Again, this is I bet Niners and Bengals last week, both at 3.5. For this, okay, for next week coming up. I got you. Yeah. I don't mind that. I still like the Niners. I like the Bengals. First quarter, Grizzle. Yes. Get it done versus Atlanta, right? They got Atlanta. Guy that won is a Russian. Dana's not giving him the belt that easy. Yeah, I don't know. It seems a little, again, I heard about it. If somebody brought it up, I figured I'd talk about it. Other guys from Poland, I have no idea. Again. Yeah, just who are we talking about here, Elliot? KY birthday's in August too. Earl Brothers. It was Earl Brothers' birthday?
Yeah, like 5 days ago. You're good.
Did I say happy birthday to you? When was your birthday?
Oh, we don't really talk about it. We had it on. I mean, people said on a show. We just.
I did not know. I would have wished you happy birthday.
Oh, you're all good.
You got a great birthday present. DeGrom left, and it's freed you up 150 mil to sign 2 guys to replace him. I like it.
Hey, all I could say on our birthday, the Buffalo Sabres scored 9 goals for me, so I was happy. I was happy to see that happen.
I'm agreeing with Tim on the NFL under. Yes.
There you go.
Thank you, Elliot. Happy birthdays. And speaking of happy, we'll happily end our first show on the Tune platform. iTunes, iPlays, iHeart, Believe. In the description, folks, if you could, make sure you go over there, download. I'm going to load this up, and we'll see how it goes. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm out of here. Arizona in NFL tonight. Again, did not bet Arizona plus 115, but that's where I'll lean here. Columbia and College Hoops plus 8. Pacers plus 3. And Wild over on the ice. Little cold cash on the ice. And with that, we're out of here.